All right, welcome YouTubers. Another version of Dan's Grand Valley Layout. This will be update number 7, and we're up here today upstairs in the garage workshop, and today we're going to be talking about paint, and this is the paint I use on all the models for the layout. And since the models, and we'll go over the model kits when I go downstairs to the basement workshop, but since the model kits are resin, they'll take just about any kind of paint. You don't have to worry about them melting on you like in the old days. You paint your model kits with lacquer and watch them melt in front of you. So pretty much these resin kits will take anything. So basically you want to trim them out, get all the flashing off and all the extra plastic pieces, and get them all trimmed up. Then wash them with soap and water. I use a mild detergent in the sink, and then let them dry real good. And then I lay them out here on the bench, and I usually use some newsprint or something out along here and just kind of make a makeshift little spray booth. And I use these paints. So as you can see, I've chosen pretty much flat primers and earthy tones. Those are what work best for the buildings. For instance, this is a Rust-Oleum product. It's a primer, and it's pretty much a dull flat finish, and that's perfect for brickwork right there. Same with the gray. That's just a standard primer you can get at Walmart or in the auto parts store. Rust-Oleum also has this nice 2x Ultra Cover paint and primer. Now that will come out a little more glossy, just a little on the glossy side. Not as flat as the primers, but they look very nice for accents like window trim and an opposing wall. I also really like Krylon products. I've been using them since I was a teenager. They dry fast, they spray incredibly well. They don't glob up when they come out of the spray, and they've got some nice flat finishes like this Color Master Cover Max, that Italian olive. Now that's a satin also, so it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, but not much. Same with that Fusion all-in-one, that's got a primer in it. And then I even use just their regular Color Master paint with gloss in it for accents, like on my automotive shop, the window accents are that orange. So that works. And then Rust-Oleum, I found these the other day at Walmart. They've got this camouflage 2X Ultra Cover, and that's great because they're all that flat camo color. So you've got kind of a nice green, which is different from the Krylon green, and you've got an earthy, this is almost a tan with a little green in it maybe, or a gray. There's a darker green, and here's another tan. So those work great for all the buildings, and they spray nicely, they dry quickly, and that's basically what I've used for that. So let's go ahead and go on downstairs, and we'll talk about the little paints, the testers, acrylics, and enamels. All right, so here we are downstairs in the basement workshop, and there's the layout there. We're going to talk about some paint here. As you can see, I still have not made any progress on Gretel's cottage. It's still there. I haven't had much time, so we're going to get to that pretty soon. But here are the different paints for all the detail work, and I like to go with the Model Master. The blue label, they're acrylics. So all this stuff here, these are all my acrylics, and I like those because they clean up real easily with water. Or I found a trick. There's a guy online that has a video, and he uses some window cleaner like Windex, and just spray that on the rag, and it cleans that acrylic paint really nicely, and it cleans up anything that's on your hands. I've also got some testers. Now it's kind of the same thing. Red on the label denotes acrylic, and the blue labels, those are, I'm sorry, the blue are acrylic, the red are enamels. So I've got several different kinds of those, all different colors. And then here are the Model Master with the red stripe. Those are the enamels. So those are kind of my paint sets that I bought individually. And then, as you can see, I have a rust and chipping effects set that I bought, and that has a lot of the nice colors for aging things. And then I also have this acrylic set that I bought. Those are the paints you see up on the shelf. Just some basic colors in there, so I have everything. And then this is a Woodland Scenics kit, and this is for stuff like the arches and stuff that's made out of plaster, cloth and stuff like that. It's for aging, so like when you're doing your rocks, stones, or any kind of aging. Now I used the white wash on this building here to give it an aged brick look, and it came out real nice. My other buildings I have not aged. I plan to, but I have not done that yet. But this, you can see the colors upstairs that I showed you. These are what I used on these buildings, and they come out real nice. Now I haven't aged them. I haven't put signs on them. I haven't put any light fixtures. The only one that I've done anything really with is this one, where I put the electrical box and that ladder going up to the top. But that's going to need some work. So for updates on the layout, I haven't really done much. I did get a sign for the repair shop. And that's basically water slide decal paper that I ran through my laser printer. And I just took a piece of plastic that come with these kits. That's what they use for the roofs. And I just made a piece of plastic, slid the water slide decal on there, and voila, there's a sign for Bob and Dan's Auto Shop. And I got a couple of new vehicles this week. I got a 1950 DeSoto, and I got this really nice tractor trailer, 40s, and a 1950 delivery van station wagon for the dry cleaner. And I got some mail sacks to go on the loading dock. So those are getting ready to be picked up by the train. So that's basically what I've done. Nothing really on the layout. So let's talk a minute about the model kits. Now, the ones that came with this set here, the City and Industry set, all of these 15 buildings, they all came in packages like this. And they basically have instructions and everything you need. This is the plastic for the roofs, the clear plastic for the windows, and everything you need to build the kits. Like I said, they're resin, and they can take those different paints. Now here's one I haven't started yet. This is going to go up above. This is Woody's Cabinets, and there you can see the pieces in there. So I'll probably go with, you know, some earthy tone for the walls, and then these are the window inserts, and I'll spray those a contrasting color, and the roof will be a different color. This is one of the buildings that was included with the kit, but I didn't like how it came out. It's basically the post office building. That's this one here. And I thought I did kind of a sloppy job on it. So I bought that as a replacement. You can buy a lot of these kits as a replacement. It's DPM Landmark Structures. They're a subsidiary of Woodland Scenics. And I think this was $18. I got it on eBay. But that's that building if I want to do it over or just have another building. So the kits are available. They're very easy to build. You can see, you know, this is one of the walls. And you trim the plastic off and paint them. You usually have to sand the edges and get them flat. And then I use Plastruct plastic weld glue. This is the hot stuff. They have another one that's in a white label and it's not as fast, but this is very fast. You basically put it on and it's like gluing together PVC pipes. It you know, you hold it for a few seconds, it evaporates, and it's on there. So I like building with that. That goes quickly. Sometimes I'll brush the walls or the roofs, depending on how much area I have to do. I might use, you know, an earthy color here, but I really prefer just spraying it like I did upstairs and being done that way. The brushing takes a while. I'll do the detail work like the windows, windowsills, some of the details around the windows, you know, like that. I'll hit those with a flat brush. That apartment building here could use some more detail, but you know, I think as buildings age and they go through time, some of those details maybe get overlooked, and you know, they're not quite so fancy. So I was kind of sticking with 3 colors. You can do more. You can do anything you want. This one has a little bit of gray that I painted all the way around, and some green. I think if you stick with 3 colors, it looks pretty good. But that's me, and that's how I'm doing it. So anyway, that's where we're at. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscriptions, all the new users, new viewers, I should say. And thanks. Give me a like and a share, and tell your friends if they're interested in the HO train hobby to come on over and take a look. Thanks for watching, and we'll have another update in a week or 2. Take care.